Hi, I'm Saul, and I believe that each of us has a unique gift to provide to the world. Each of us, we all here to make a difference. What I've discovered, there is a challenge. The challenge is that all of us, in that human experience, we are conditioned to believe that, we have to be a certain way, that we have to do certain jobs, that we have to have certain things, really, to feel that our life matters. How do you make the most of the life you have? Being born in Mali, in one of the poorest country, my parents, really had an abundance of love and really, a standard of excellence that allowed me really to be sheltered by certain things that I saw in the street. High school, there was that basically principle that I learned from Lavoisier, says that, nothing is created, everything is transformed. When I heard that, I came like, wow, that was a profound message that touched me profoundly. One thing that, was apparent to me, I was good, in math and physics. And also what was great for me was I was blessed to be good in athletics. So I followed judo. Judo is something that grabbed my heart. It was something magical for me. Being in that dual path, or pursuing, those two passions of mine. The reality is, the people that made it to the Olympics in judo were only doing that. So I took the path of going into the professional world. However, there was something hunting me towards that dream of becoming an Olympian. And I had to yield to that dream that was bigger than myself. I had to make a choice, really. It was tough for me because I learned earlier that if you want to take an island, you gotta burn the boat. So what I decided is basically took all my savings and literally packed my bag, went competing, traveled the world. But the sad story is this. I was close enough, but I didn't make it. Has it ever happened to you where you invested you all in something and then you don't get what you're hoping for? What do you do at that point? I was lost. I didn't know what was next for me. So for 18 months, I was doing small jobs, little jobs here, 3 jobs, And one of the jobs I was doing was basically bouncer at the nightclub. 3 a.m., I was really tired and I had to go back the next day at 6 a.m., basically, to go to a door-to-door job. And literally, I was sleepy on the wheel, and then all of a sudden, and then bam! So it's that car accident that would have killed me, literally, that saved my life. Because at that moment, I had so many mixed feelings. Literally, I heard my grandfather talk to me voice and say, "Hey, Saul, what are you doing with your life? You're wasting it. You're supposed to help people." Okay, Grandpa, I heard you. I'm an electrical engineer. I'm an industrial engineer. Why am I supposed to help people? So what I did, I studied with some of the masters, in the personal development world. I studied, sports psychology. And one thing I realized is my gift. I'm not an electrical engineer. I'm a human engineer. What I saw growing up, after I traveled the world, wasn't a Malian problem, wasn't an African problem, wasn't a European problem. It's a humanity problem. If you can picture this, looking at an elephant, running away, basically from a little kitten, that pains me because one thing that I saw, people had the power of the elephant, but yet problems and situations will come at them, but really what they didn't know is that they have that power of the elephant and the problems really are just a little kitten. I have created a system called the Quantum Do. It's teaching people the skill of transforming their reality. So that's really the way I look at everything I did. I did industrial system engineering on top of electrical engineering, and it's all about optimization. How do I get the most yield out of something by doing the minimum effort? And that's what I'm really excited about, teaching people, sharing with people that there's a new paradigm and it's a new way of life. Quantum Do can help anyone. But however, really one thing that I'm passionate about right now is because going through my own story, realizing that 95% of pro athletes and high achiever athletes go through the experience I went through. Athletes, after all these years of dedication, of sweating, bleeding on the court, that after all that's done, we get lost. With Ultimate Peak Transformation and the Quantum Door, really we help pro athletes, beyond the field, amplify the life and their legacy, so they can definitely, in the next chapter, they can even be more powerful and find that elephant-like, that lion-like in them that they deserve and they know they can be. That's why we created Ultimate Peak Transformation, to help you really maximize your potential, get to that peak that you can all be, and at the end transform your life so you can be even stronger and use your unique genius that you have, so that too even you can transform the world around you and elevate people around you. And that's why we do Ultimate Peak Transformation, and I invite you to join us.